thank you for having the talk with us. I was wondering, because you're so much in innovation and in the new things that are coming with the technology and everything, how do you see the roles of women, of diversity in that? What is necessary to be done in order to be more innovative?
Well, it's absolutely essential. I mean, first of all, the way we succeed today is by uniting everybody in this quest of generating something really great. And the more people, the more diversity you have, the better it is, the better you're answering everybody's needs. I mean, first of all platforms these days are global platforms. And if you don't include everybody in the decision-making process or creative process, you just simply will not get the sort of impact that you need. Secondly, what we have found in our labs and in our festivals and in our events over and over again is that if you create an environment that's that's creative at the core and that has very much a social conscience, we get easily 50% women participating, and the results are just simply great. They're so much better than anything that you could get with just the sort of the engineers that tend to be kind of the guys that tend to kind of play with electronics, or they have kind of a different agenda. They are brilliant at what they do, but if you combine that with the sort of ideas that women have in applying this knowledge into the real world, ideas for products, for services, for how you interact with people, and particularly because this is, of course, a massive generalization, and there is a sliding scale in gender. So there are all kinds of degrees between the sort of the ultimate geek and the sort of very socially aware woman. But somewhere in there is a really good portion of women who are brilliant at bringing their creative ideas into turning them into new business models and new kinds of ways to communicate. They're really great at communication, involving society in a great way. So this is something that you cannot miss with the digital revolution. It's an essential component.
So diversity is the key.
Diversity is the key, of course. I mean, this is just kind of the norm. And I think it's been proven over and over again as well, because, for instance, if you look at Norway at one point decreed that all of their companies had to have 50% women on the board of governance. And there was a huge amount of complaints against this. And then a few years later, their economy just basically flourished. So they've proven their point. And I think this has been proven in lots of different circles. So it's diversity, of course, but also encouraging all women entrepreneurs and women in business to really have the confidence to utilize their perspective in the workplace and to assert themselves in the workplace with their sense of humanity and with their social conscience, because it's absolutely essential to turning society in where we want it to be in a few years' time.
Thank you so much for your thoughts.